Okay, so I wanted to record myself cutting this fish, cleaning this fish, so that everyone would know that I actually did do it, and so you can see what effort is made into creating tuna fillets. So the first thing you have to do is get a really good sharp knife. If you don't, you are in trouble. Then you peel back this skin. This is the skin, and you just gently pull the skin and make your way down the back, along the edge, trying not to make a number of cuts, but just one slow, continuous cut down the back of the skin, like this. Skin is off. Not a bad job. Then, now you have this piece of tuna and it's shaped like this, and here is what's called the bloodline. It runs through the fish, and you have to remove it. You cannot have that in your fillets. So, and it's kind of deep. You can tell by the sides here how deep you're going to go to cut it. So you start here and you go down and under with a flick of a wrist, and you get that blood out. Blood. Bye-bye. And occasionally you still have a little more, so you just gently get it off. Bye-bye. Alright, so this is your fillet area. And then this is considered a different, fattier part of the tuna. And you're going to take it, and you're going to take your knife, and you're going to lift it up, and you're going to go down this line, just like that. So you take and just make a nice cut. Just like that. Okay, so this is the other extra piece that you mess with later. Okay, so in order to get your fillets all about the same thickness, it's important that you manhandle your chunk of meat, and you get it where it stays pretty conformed, so that you can cut about a knife's width down. Now this one is about 2 inches, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it down the middle. Maybe a little wider than 2 inches, but you got to hold it just right if you want it to be proportional in its thickness. Careful not to take your finger off with it. Alright, so there's that. And then you just keep scooting it back into place. And flip it over and cut those two pieces just like that. So now you have this nice thick fillet and this one as well. And sometimes these are a little more than most folks want to eat, so you can take and cut it like right in half. Make this a square and this kind of a little kickoff, for a lack of better words. There, so you got this piece, and again you make it this little cut here in between these two. So you've got this piece and then this piece. Alright, so these go here. And then you have this, and you're thinking, oh grief, what do we do with this? Well, the best part of it is right in here, this part right here. This is tuna, of course, but these lines in here, these white lines, are fat, and they tend to make the meat really chewy. And the idea of a good piece of tuna is that it's tender and it melts like butter in your mouth. So you're going to take and make a cut. So right in here. See all that fat? That's what I'm talking about? Nobody wants that. Cut that off. And because I'm not a professional sushi chef, of course mine look a little rough around the edges, but it's all about how it tastes when you get it where you want it. So you're going to have some odd chunks like this. You can do two things. You can take and make them smaller, or you can just leave them. think I'm just gonna leave that one because I'm not real sure what I'm gonna do with it. Anyway, so this is one piece of fish that was carved from a 133 pound yellowfin tuna. And I'm gonna put these slabs like that. And then you're gonna press down on these paper towels, because the idea before you vacuum your fish and freeze it, vacuum seal it, is to get all the moisture out of it that you can. So this is going in the refrigerator to be vacuumed in 6 different portions by themselves. Okay, so there you go.